life because my job was the thing that I dated. I was at the job 7 a.m. till I spent the night at the office and had zero time freedom. I missed out on family vacations. My friends went on little weekend getaways. They went out to party at night, and guess what? I was on call and I had to stay at work. And at the end of the day, when I got introduced to the opportunity, I had no idea what was going to happen. My first 90 days made an extra $1,600. By my 10th month, you guys, I started making more money in my part-time business than I was making at my full-time job. And the moment that happened, I freaked out. Because I realized here I am, going out there and making change in people's lives, and I'm having fun, and I'm doing it with this much time. And when I made that decision to walk away full-time, I've now seen my family reap the benefits as well. And I want to share a kind of personal story with everyone, because, my grandparents immigrated here from the Middle East about 20 or so years ago. And, they came here with no resume, no English, so they started working at a grocery store and they were bagging their groceries. And, all they wanted for the last 15 years was to be able to go back home, see brothers, see sisters, see little grandchildren that they haven't even had a chance to meet in person yet. And I remember growing up, my mom would be on the phone, she'd be crying, and she'd be like, oh my gosh, I wish I had the money to send them back. And I was having a conversation with Mr. Danny Gassamy in Dallas, Texas not too long ago, and he told me how he went from rags to riches. He went from being able to do nothing to now taking over everything for his family. And that planted a seed in my head that I too can go out there and make a difference. And that very next morning, without having to check my bank account, you guys, without having to talk to a loan consultant, without having to talk to a financial planner, I picked up that phone, I three-wayed my grandparents and my mother, and I said, I'm sending you back. Go there for the next 90 days, and I will pay 100%. Do that. It's as if I was there with them in person, because I could see the tears coming down their face because they were so flat out excited. And that's because Miriam International did that for me. And at the end of the day, you're all here because you're looking for that light at the end of the tunnel. And for me and thousands of people across this country, they've found Miriam International to be that light at the end of the tunnel. And you're all in for a treat. Why? Because you have the opportunity to hear from the best-selling author of the book, The Slide Up. You have the opportunity to hear from an individual that has to date helped over 170 plus individuals become a millionaire within our industry. An individual that has led one of the fastest growing companies in all of relationship marketing, where we did over $100 million our first full year of being in business. Our CEO, our founder, Kansas City, stand up, cheer, beat on your chest for Mr. Jeff Olson.